Mic check. 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 We got mic check here. Mic check. All right. All right. Let's figure this out here.
Colts Browns on EA Sports. We come to you from Cleveland, Ohio for today's game.
This is a game today that could come down to the two running backs. Two of the real stars of the sport. Two players who went in fantasy drafts really high. How do you see this one going down today?
Yeah, and how's your fantasy team? Yeah. We won't talk about that. Let's talk about good things. But, you know, these two teams are stars. You know why? Because we can see how the football team is built. And I think there's no doubt about it. The offensive line is a big part of it. They always have hope. If they block their guy a little bit, these running backs can make a big play out of it.
First down at the 22. Catch made. Gains 17.
Why are you fucking put the guy in the purple zone?
Some people call it the quarter route. They call it a flag. Run to the flag of the end zone. Or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And it's swatted away.
Come on, intercept that shit, man.
Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns offense. This season they rank towards the bottom of the league in rushing yards per game. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Browns at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Catch made by Rob Gronkowski. And that's a gain of 13. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Right, nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
First down and 10. The give. Johnson's tackled down at the 45.
Good hit, Van Dyke.
Here's how the Colts defense stacks up. This defense is one of the best in the league at getting into the face of the quarterback. Setting up now at the 45. Let's go. Let's round. Let's round. Second down and 7. Intercepted.
Woo! There we go, Van Dyke. There's a touchdown, you son of a bitch.
Take it the distance.
Let's go.
The 10 gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Good adjustment. Finally got one.
You gotta love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
He actually misses the point after. He's got a chance to return this one. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Browns,
now I have to wonder, where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that middle block, and you've got to keep playing hard, aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
Second down coming up. The Colts defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The ball is knocked out.
Oh my God! Of course.
Well,
it's a
this is an
flag.
easy
I mean,
call
what the
right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
First down at the 23. Wide to the left. Ball is out.
Come on, get that. There we go.
And that's Latulele in on the tackle.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point.
First down at the 34. Looking long. He climbs the ladder and has it. How about how high he went up in the air to get that one?
Unbelievable job that time. And again, that's part of every offense now in the NFL. It wasn't like that when I played. We didn't have guys that could go up and make catches like that.
We watched him in practice this week, Phil. Practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, then you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and receivers to make it happen.
And now we'll look at the Colts offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. Only 1 yard remaining.
The wide receiver in motion.
Second and goal to go from the 1.
And he's in for the touchdown.
That touchdown provides them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, you know, I got news for the defense. They
Damn,
are
that's
allowed to
crazy
try to
today.
stop
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
opponent's
whoa.
offense. So far, they have put up no
Only
resistance.
13? How the
They
hell
are
did that
getting
happen?
pushed around all over the field.
I missed the first
Colts
kick.
setting
I must
up
have
for
been
the
so fucking
kickoff.
crazy. What the hell?
And he'll start his return. Gets out past the 20
Damn, we are hitting these
and
guys
brought
hard.
down at the 24. The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Into the open.
We're at no awareness. It's so stupid. So stupid.
The Colts set at the line. Dime package. The Browns have it at the 44. Looking long. Up in the air and comes down with the catch. Snapping the football from the 28.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Going to be a penalty here.
Oh my God! Again? Who the fuck is this guy?
What must it be
Why
like
is he
to be
playing?
able
Who
to
is
go
he?
down there and make a play like that? How about it? One-handed catch? That was special.
Aaron Jeffrey, you suck.
The Browns now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. First and 10. Johnson's taking the handoff. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, when you get inside the 20, Jim, sometimes it's hard to throw the football because the defense is not worried about defending the whole field. So that's a good, solid run. Picks up good yards on first down.
It's now second down.
The Colts defense lined up going with the 46 defense.
from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Gets about 4 yards that time. The Browns pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
First and goal from the 4.
And the neat touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting. They're able to narrow the gap a little bit thanks to that touchdown. Important score right there, wasn't it, partner?
Oh, man. It narrowed the gap. It changed the way they're thinking about it. It changes strategy. I know it's close. I mean, it's early in the game. But still, that was a big score.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. Gilbert's there to make the tackle. That return's good for about 21.
The Colts take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Here's the handoff. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming up, second down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Williams in on the tackle.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
It's Fleener. And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds. That's his first reception today. Inside of 30 seconds to go. First quarter, first down. First down here after the completion. Mettenberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in. And now we'll take a look at the Browns' defense stacks up. It is a group that has forced so many turnovers, the team overall is fourth in the league in turnover differential. Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Get ready.
Beasley has the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The Colts on offense here to start the second quarter. After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
The Colts put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Colts are set to punt. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Browns offensive unit back onto the field here. Last time they had the ball, partner, they took it to the house.
Yeah, they were doing everything well, running and throwing the football like you said. And what do you do as a coordinator? You don't even know what to call because that play sheet, everything is working on it. Keep the momentum and keep this defense off balance.
Not where you want to begin a series, backed up this deep. The Browns line up, split backfield.
Here we go.
They'll go shotgun here.
He's got the catch.
Good for only a yard.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Second down with the defense ready to pounce. The Browns pistol set here. Second down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. That's a gain of 6. That's reception number 2 for him.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
The Browns with a third down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. Third down and 3. On the money.
Yes.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Colts stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down at the 45. They'll run it off the toss. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Set up now at the 42.
The Browns defense now is going to go nickel.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Fleener's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Coming up to the line at the 7.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Handoff. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second and goal from the 4. Green had it, but couldn't hold
Damn
on
it,
as
bro.
this
Pull
goes
out that
incomplete.
shit for me.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
That brings the play to an end.
Should be what we call a gimme.
The kick is through for 3. They continue to put their stamp on the first half, adding a field goal here midway through the second.
Yeah, it's been a really good first half for the football team. They played well in every phase of the game. And the other team, well, what can I say? They just didn't show up.
The Browns offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 20. Has his target. No one's going to get him now. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. They cut into the lead with that touchdown and aren't that far off the pace all of a sudden here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, and I get to say one of my favorite things, the tide has turned here in this game. I love those kind of cliches, but it has turned, no doubt. Being dominated, you get that quick score. Now you're close. Leave it up to your defense to give you a chance to take the lead at halftime.
They're setting up the return. Tackles made and a run back of about 14. The Colts stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Got hit on release. That leads us to second down. Double tight end formation. To the ground. There is a flag out.
Face mask.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Coming up to the line at the 11. They're back to the line after picking up over 70 yards on the last play. 2-minute warning. The Colts come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Fleener has the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis Colts.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The Browns preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
The Colts will come out in the dime. First down at the 20. Jumps high and comes down with it. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch. Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. It's Gronkowski. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
There's nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
First down at the 33. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense.
Second and 10.
Johnson's going to secure the handoff. He's taken down at the 30.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's third down coming up.
Here we go. Ohio.
The Colts lined up in the nickel.
Third down and 7.
Climbs the ladder, and he has it. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. The Browns are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 20.
The Colts with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Now first and 10. They'll run it here. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 5.
Makes the reception. That picks up 7.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
And he puts it through for 3. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie. And we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half.
The second half is officially underway.
And a touchback. The Colts offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Let's go. Three. Let's go. Red 38.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Vic Beasley takes him to the ground.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Get ready. Three.
They'll go ground. Picked up a couple that time. That
my
penalty
God,
is, of
dude,
course,
really?
going to be accepted by the defense. In a real tough spot here on second down. Mettenberger's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Get ready. Three.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And that's going to be a 2-point tackle. A safety in the end zone.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. And when you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. That when you drop in the end zone, you've got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
Brought down at the 38. The Browns will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Johnson's tackled down at the 38. Second down coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. And it's knocked down.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. Takes it from the gun. Gets it on his way. The 10, nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And they look really sharp here in the early part of the second half with that touchdown that gives them the lead.
Yeah, you go in at halftime, you get you a cold drink, you get a little rest, and you can change your frame of mind, and we saw that. What an impressive drive by the offense.
The Browns now getting ready to kick it away. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Colts cannot feel good about giving up that safety the last time out. That one hurts an awful lot, Phil, because they just got overpowered.
Yeah, they did.
Somehow they
Listen,
rushed
they feel
forward.
bad,
Got
but I'll
him
tell you
real
who feels
quick.
good is that's the defense. Man, were they
With the blocker.
impressive, just overpowering the offense and getting that safety.
I've always felt that a safety should be worth more than 2 points. What do you think?
Well, you always are trying to make up new rules. I like the rules the way they are.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
receivers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Reaches out and grabs it.
That's his first reception today.
The Colts did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
The Colts have it at the 44. Strong eye handoff here.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Williams is just
fucking
not an outside rusher,
tackling
dude. You
animation
see
is
it
so
right
fucking
here. What
whack.
a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain. Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Third down now.
Mettenberger's back in shotgun formation. Green's got it on a pass that had some heat.
The Colts look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Mettenberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Coming to the line at the 37. First down following the long play. Two tight ends on the field here. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
They'll go ground.
Browns defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Oh, I can't fucking...
The Colts will use a timeout here
Fuck, man.
early
I can't
in the
fucking
second
snap
half.
the ball.
The Colts have it at the 39. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet
Come on,
down.
Mettenberger. Hit him.
Well, careful. You can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
Advancing it now inside the 40. The Colts are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Colts have it at the 39. Fleener's going to pull in the bullet pass.
The Colts, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Mettenberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Draw play here.
Terrible play, fellas. Terrible play.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Second down and 11. Look at that concentration as he makes the
cats.
grab.
First down, 3rd and inches. Fuck, 3rd and inches. Fucking inches.
Looking at 3rd down. Press coverage all the way.
Let's go. Red 38.
Gets the handle here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Browns defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make
Should
him
be
lose
fucking
yards,
running things.
that's good stuff.
Realize how much
There's
wind
no
there was the
sign
first
that
kick.
anyone's going to pull away, Phil, as that field goal has tied it late in the 3rd quarter.
I think that's evident, Jim, that this game is going to go down to the wire, and it makes every decision and every
so he's
play
running a hell lot of
very
trips here.
critical.
We got to come out a lot more. Come on, fumble
They
that shit.
stop him
A lot more
from
cover
running
2
it
man
out
here.
to the
Cover 2
20.
man.
Mark him down at the 19.
The Browns offense preparing to
He
get
is
this drive
killing this
underway.
shit, man.
Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it
Yeah,
in them to
receivers.
issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
Wildcat, huh?
Getting a look at the Wildcat here.
Let's go.
1st down at the 19. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open
man.
space. He's in the clear.
That shit.
The 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he
Man,
is
you know,
so
see,
quick
that's some
enough.
bullshit because that might be that fake flip might be a speed boost
Elusive.
right
He
there.
avoids the tackles and takes
That's
it
some
all
bullshit
the
right
way
there.
for the touchdown.
And a flag
Yeah,
is
fuck
down.
you.
The Browns for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Colts are ready to return the kick. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Colts back onto the field now to get another drive started. They came away with a field goal in their last possession, Phil, but had to be a letdown because they were really moving the football.
Oh, I think you're right. They had to be let down. You execute so many good plays going down the field, and you just need that one to get you in the end zone. They did not do that. So, Jim, I think you're right. I think they're a little down about that field goal.
Come on, man.
There to make
Some
the
fucking
stop.
blocks here. This is bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit.
This will be 2nd down.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Mettenberger's got it in the gun. Fleener's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Colts just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Final quarter underway now with this snap. That's his third catch of the day. The Colts still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Mettenberger's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, and play calling, all good.
First down at the 49. Looking to go deep. And he knocks the ball out of
Come
his
on,
hands.
AJ Green.
Sometimes you
Catch
have a player with this
something,
kind
dude.
of talent. You're willing to put up with a few drop
Fucking
passes
catch something
because
out
when
there.
he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Some pure shit out there, man.
The Browns come out in a dime package.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Kobe Fleener hauls it in.
So I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck
Third
with
and
that.
inches?
They
Really?
wanna
We
be
didn't fucking
pass
get that?
catchers.
Are you
They're
kidding
good
me,
at it.
man? Come on, dude. Really? We
On
didn't
the
get
way,
that?
third down. The Colts lined up. Everybody split out wide. Mettenberger's going to take it from the gun. With two hands, he has it. Gains 16.
The Colts did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. The Colts snap it at the 26. Makes the reception. That's a gain of 8.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
2nd and 2. And he makes the catch.
Come on,
The
AJ
ball
Green.
comes
Catch
out.
something,
The
you
ball
piece
is
of
knocked
shit.
out of his hands.
Fucking guy is really pissing me off right now. Really pissing me off right now, AJ Green.
This is third down. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Let's go. Brand 38.
And he comes down.
my God,
No,
AJ
the
Green.
defender tips it out.
Big fucking piece
The
of
Colts
shit.
go with the pass that time on third and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a fourth down situation.
Oh my God, dude.
The offense is still on the field right now. Fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Out of the shotgun. The Colts now move the chains.
The Colts look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
What a drive this has been. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Second down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. Looking across the middle, on the money.
The Colts had a nice play designed that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
The long drive continues. Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows his team still has a chance. He must
Oh
produce
my
something
God,
in a hurry.
AJ Green, you fucking piece of shit.
To win in the NFL, you gotta
fucking
pick up
piece of shit.
third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
The offense is still
Oh
on the
my
field
God,
right
these guys
now.
make me so
Fourth
fucking
down, and they'll
mad.
need to pick up 2. Mettenberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Colts are in for the score. Touchdown pass number 30 on the season. The Colts now with the extra point to tie the game. Extra point is good. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Browns come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
Out of the gun. And it's batted down.
Oh, come on.
Second down after the incompletion. Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now. What an amazing effort by the receiver.
Woo,
to
good
strip him of
defense.
the
Let's go.
interception.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what
Gotta
you're
be
doing.
going
Third
for it.
down on the way. The game is tied, and time is a factor. From the shotgun. He reaches up and
Oh
grabs
my
it.
God.
A foot race to the end zone.
Bro, really gonna do
Minutes
that
left
shit?
in this
Really?
one
Can you
now.
even do that?
Back in a moment.
That's some fucking grimy shit right there, man. Grimy. It's fucking horseshit right there. So
They
fucking
come to the line, and
grimy
it's
to
first
do.
down.
That's fucking lobby ball shit right there.
When we were in practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if
You
all
gonna fucking
that
do it again?
practice
Bro,
pays
come
off.
on, man.
Jim,
Really?
The defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
Breaking huddle at the 4. The Colts defense lined up in a 4-6 formation.
No margin for error from just outside. Runs it across. Touchdown. This offense may have just put this game away. That touchdown could be the nail in the coffin.
It could be, Jim, but I'd say this to the defensive team. Be alert. Anything can happen here, especially trick plays. Hey, remember the Music City Miracle? So you never know what can happen in a game.
I can't even believe that shit.
He'll have a chance to take off. That is 5 penalties on the
Flag.
offense
That's probably
today.
on me. Oh my
It's
God,
an illegal
dude.
block in the back, and the coaching
Fucking
staff
game is not
cannot be
letting me
happy
win.
about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Oh yeah, it's fucking dangerous in a video game. Oh my God, dude. This fucking game just doesn't want me to win.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Let's go. Go, 38.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Mettenberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Goes deep to A.J. Green.
Comes down.
Dude,
with
his guy-
the defender
I don't know,
tips it
man.
out.
This fucking guy gets these guys in there so quick. Granted, I didn't block anybody, but
Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Go, let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Under pressure and incomplete.
Huge third and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well.
Let's go.
Third down and 10. He's wide open for the grab.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
The Colts have to be hoping this doesn't turn out like last week's game. Tough luck losers a week ago and trailing in another tight one right now, Phil.
We're going to find out if they learned anything from last week's tight loss. And, Jim, when you get in situations like this, it's about making that one play that gives your team a good chance to win.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Fleener's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
There are so many players down in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass and just makes it look so easy.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
First down at the 42. And he hauls it in.
That's his first reception today.
The NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards
right.
and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
the heart is pounding.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Let's go.
Second and short. Got the completion.
There you go. Get in there.
Gilbert's
Fight.
there to make the tackle. The Colts are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
There's so much pressure.
Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. First and goal. 8, never too late. That's a touchdown. Green's gotten this back to a tie game with that touchdown pass. Tremendous throw when they absolutely had to have it, Phil.
Won the
Good drive
game,
by the
fans.
offense. So hey, listen, we got to tell the truth about the defense too. That was a awful job. I don't know what they were doing. They don't deserve to win this game.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Browns come onto the field. The game now is in the hands of this offensive unit with the game tied, Phil.
Jim, this is a situation now where you just don't come out here and just try to make it happen. The game is tied, and if it doesn't work, you figure, well, let's try to get into overtime. So be careful on these first couple plays and make sure you don't make a big mistake.
The Browns all tied up here as they come to the line. The score's 40-40. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Surveys. And with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away.
Good play, amigos. Good play.
The Browns have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter. The Browns come out with a split backfield. Second down and 10. Keeps it here. Makes the reception.
Don't fumble that shit.
The Browns call a timeout. Their first.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Giving him everything we got here. Hopefully we get a touchdown off of this shit.
It'll be 3rd down.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Definitely going four dirts here.
He's changing the play to
Definitely
the wide
four
receiver with
dirts
those
here.
hand signals.
Pass
Yes!
is intercepted.
Yes!
The defense has done its job. Now can the offense do theirs, Phil? Coming off an interception in the 4th.
And I know they got some plays that they haven't used in this game yet. Bring them out right now. Make the play and win this game.
Oh my god, I have to fucking win this shit. I have to fucking make the field goal. Probably should have passed. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna run the ball. Be
Great
safe.
starting field position for the offense. They bring in the extra tight end. The Colts have it at the 39. And a flag goes out.
Flag? Are you kidding me, dude? A flag put me out of field goal range?
The defense
Bro, that's so
accepts
fucking
the
whack.
penalty.
Good job by the defense.
That's so
They stopped
fucking,
the offense that
so
time on
fucking
first
Madden,
down.
dude.
Now
It's so
the
fucking
defense is
Madden.
in
You
a
can't
good
fucking win.
situation.
You can't fucking win in this game.
First down at the 48. it out. And they can't
There's a
finish.
flag. Throw a flag,
So here in
dude.
overtime,
Throw a
the rules
flag.
change.
That's
If
so
you receive
fucking
the ball
gay. We got so
first and
fucking
get a
lucky on
touchdown,
that.
the game is over. However, if you take the
And
ball
he fucking
down on your
wins it.
first drive and only manage a field goal, the other
That's
team
just
will have a
bullshit
chance
there,
to
dude.
tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game.
It'll be a touchback.
The Browns on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out hard to make big plays against this defense.
And the overtime period begins on this play.
The Colts guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Oh, good D. What's that even say? Okay.
That's second down coming up. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Colts defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Browns elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap.
Second down here.
The Browns at the line of scrimmage, split backfield.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Can you believe how vertical he got there?
I can believe it, Jim Nance. I can, because we see it so often. The receivers in the NFL are just unbelievable. We take these catches for granted, but that was a tremendous play.
Third down.
Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Brings it into his body. He's tackled right at the 31.
Come on, man.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Colts with a nickel look here on defense.
First and 10. Looking to go down the field here.
No fucking way does he get that, dude.
That's his
Come
big
on.
catch of
No
the
fucking
day.
way, man.
Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical.
Fucking all over
and
it.
comes
All
down
over
with
it.
the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
Coming to the line at the 39.
Here's the first snap after the big play. From the gun. Throws the pass. Underneath.
Yes, when
and
did he even have time to throw
incomplete
the ball?
that time.
Really? When did he... Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Set up now at the 39-yard line.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
2 hands on the
Bro,
football.
get out of here. This guy's making ridiculous catches
What a
over
good
here.
job by the
Get the
quarterback
fuck
that
out of
time.
here
He
with
saw
that
the
shit.
defensive back inside the receiver.
Guy's making
and he leads
ridiculous
that receiver
catches.
to the sideline on that corner route.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 1st down and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
It's fucking stupid. Can't fucking do shit against him right now.
2nd down now.
When you see linebackers shifting around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the
Oh my
quarterback.
God. That's how you fucking end
It's
games
tight
right
down
there.
here in the red zone. So
That's
if
how
you're a
you fucking
defender,
end
need
games
the
right there.
quarterback, you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this and you can knock it down.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. It's a 2 tight end formation. The give this time to the fullback.
Fucking
First down
guy.
by the offense in the red zone, and you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes
Oh,
anymore.
man.
You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Halfway into the overtime period. Thomas able to read that play and make the hit.
Oh my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Come on, man. Pick a play here.
Trying to beat the play clock. Marching down the field and taking their time. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. And here we have 2nd down. The Browns line up, split backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. It's a walk.
Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck even have? Why even have a purple zone in the fucking game if they don't fucking play it? The fuck out of here.
It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
This one could not be resolved in regulation. We go to overtime, and it ends with a big-time touchdown.
Yeah, it was exciting, wasn't it? All day long, the offense played so well, so the pressure was on. They get it in overtime, and